Welcome to Overcoming Daily Motivation, where we strive to inspire and motivate you to overcome life's challenges through the power of faith. In today's video, we will discuss how God moves when you have nothing left but faith. It is easy to lose faith when we face difficulties, but it is during these times that we need to hold on to our faith the most. We will explore how faith can move mountains and how God is always faithful to those who put their trust in Him. The power of faith. Faith is a powerful force that can move mountains. In Matthew 17:20, Jesus says, "Truly I tell you, if you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can say to this mountain, 'Move from here to there,' and it will move. Nothing will be impossible for you." Faith is not just a feeling or a belief. It is a choice to trust in God, even when things seem impossible. When we have faith, we invite God's power into our lives, and we can see miracles happen. When we have nothing left. It is during the times when we have nothing left that our faith is truly tested. When we hit rock bottom, it is easy to lose hope and give up. However, it is during these times that we need to cling to our faith the most. In Hebrews 11:1 it says, "Now faith is the assurance of things hoped for, the conviction of things not seen." Even when we cannot see a way out of our situation, we can have faith that God is working behind the scenes and that He will provide a way out. Trusting in God's timing. One of the hardest things to do when we have nothing left but faith is to trust in God's timing. We want things to happen on our own timetable, but God's timetable is not always the same as ours. In Isaiah 55:8-9, it says, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord. As the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways and my thoughts than your thoughts." We need to trust that God's timing is perfect and that He will work everything out for our good. The rewards of faith. When we have nothing left but faith and we choose to trust in God, there are many rewards. In James 1:12 it says, "Blessed is the one who perseveres under trial, because, having stood the test, that person will receive the crown of life that the Lord has promised to those who love Him." When we have faith, we are blessed with strength, courage, and perseverance. We also receive the reward of eternal life with God. Examples from the Bible. Throughout the Bible, there are many examples of people who had nothing left but faith, and God moved in their lives. One example is the story of Joseph, who was sold into slavery by his brothers and ended up in prison. However, Joseph never lost faith, and God used him to interpret Pharaoh's dreams and save the people of Egypt from famine. Another example is the story of Job, who lost everything he had, but he never lost faith in God. God blessed Job in the end and restored everything he had lost. Remember God's promises. When we're facing difficult situations and it feels like we have nothing left, it's important to remember the promises that God has given us. The Bible is full of promises of hope, peace, and strength that we can cling to in times of trouble. Some of these promises include, "I will never leave you nor forsake you." Hebrews 13:5. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose. Romans 8:28. Surrender control. Sometimes, the reason we feel like we have nothing left is because we are trying to control everything in our lives. We may be holding on to our own plans and desires so tightly that we don't leave room for God to work in our lives. Surrendering control to God and trusting in His plan can be scary, but it is also incredibly liberating. When we release our grip on our own lives, we open ourselves up to the miraculous ways that God can work in and through us. Practice gratitude. Even in our darkest moments, there are always things to be grateful for. Take time each day to reflect on the good things in your life, no matter how small they may seem. Gratitude can shift our focus from what we lack to what we have and help us find joy and hope in the midst of difficult circumstances. Serve others. One of the most powerful ways to experience God's presence is by serving others. When we put aside our own struggles and focus on helping someone else, we not only make a positive impact on their lives, but we also draw closer to God. Look for opportunities to volunteer in your community, help a friend in need, or simply offer a kind word or gesture to someone who may be struggling. In conclusion, when we have nothing left but faith, that's when God can move in our lives. It's through our faith that we can overcome obstacles and challenges that seem insurmountable. When we surrender ourselves to God and trust in His plan for our lives, we can witness His miraculous power. So let's hold on to our faith, even when it feels like we have nothing left, and let God show us His grace and power. Thank you for watching this video on overcoming daily motivation. If you found this content helpful, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more inspirational videos. And as always, keep overcoming.